Hey guys, Ryan here, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Survival. And in the last episode, I don't actually remember what we were doing. I don't know, I don't really remember. I toured the area, and also we enchanted these lovely diamond tools. It's been a while since I recorded the last episode, hence the fact that I couldn't remember. I also did a little bit more work on some of the tools. As you can see, we've got efficiency 5 on the pickaxe now instead of efficiency 4, and also unbreaking, but also on the fortune pickaxe, which is here, we got efficiency 5 and unbreaking on there, which I don't believe we had last episode. I don't really remember. This is the actually it's not the original sword, but this is the sword that, well, technically is the original sword that we made. I just disenchanted it a few times and enchanted it again. I cannot seem right. So these are both really good swords, except for the knockback. I can't stand it. The amount of times it has nearly killed me is ridiculous. Because, literally, I smack a skeleton with this knockback sword, and it goes flying. Literally, if I was stood here, and I hit a skeleton, the skeleton would be all the way at the back wall. And then it could just shoot me, even when I've got a shield. It's absolutely crazy. And drowned, too. If they have a trident and you knock them back, what? That actually has killed me. I think like 2-3 times since the last episode. Died a few times just trying to get a trident, which we didn't get. We didn't get a single trident except for the one we already have, so that's great. But since the last episode, I have been looking for a jungle. It's going to be nighttime soon, so we'll have to sleep, but that's fine for now. I was looking for a jungle because basically for the orc village, or whatever it's going to be, I wanted to use jungle wood for the roof, but I wanted to change the texture of the jungle wood. I know a few YouTubers have done this, most notably Jersey Boy, or not Jersey Boy, Jermsy Boy, my apologies, Jermsy Boy, Fwip, Mythical Sausage did at one point, but also I believe B-double-O may have done this, but I changed the jungle wood so it's green. Right now it's a bit too green. I'm going to work on it, change the colour, but I do prefer it to the green, or I prefer it green as to the sort of pinky colour, but I do think it looks quite nice as the green, and it's going to work in quite well for the orcish style we're going to go for, so we will work on that in a few episodes' time. This episode is episode 15, I believe. I wanted to make this episode quite special because I forgot to on the 10th episode, but I think what I'm actually going to do is we're just going to leave it till episode 25. We'll do a world tour or something, not really sure. We'll sort something out. I think I also said in the last episode that it was episode 13. It wasn't, I just said it was for some reason. But as you can see, in my inventory, we've got a few blocks. We are going to be building something today, and you probably noticed as well from these chests and all the enchanted fishing rods and enchanted books and everything that I have been fishing. We've got a few good books, which is quite cool. But yes, so I have been fishing since the last episode. Whenever I don't have anything else to do on this world, I just sit there and I fish and whatever. But we're going to make an actual fishing hut in this episode, because I wanted to for a while, but we're going to go ahead and do it now. I'm not going to put an AFK fish farm in there yet. I don't think. I might do at some point when I get bored of fishing, but right now I'm feeling absolutely fine about just sitting on the edge of a pier. I'll show you where I've been fishing, actually. And my llamas again, hello. Also, I have been trying to get name tags. That's why I've been fishing, basically. I've been fishing to try and get name tags. I do currently have 14 name tags, not just from fishing. I did do a bit of exploring, found another mine shaft, got a few name tags from that. But this is where I've been fishing. I've just been sat here and I'll fish into the water there, and that's pretty much where the magic happens. I started off here, then I just kept getting lily pads, so I just kept going out and out and out. And eventually I got to here, and then I decided to break it, and then just have a little platform here, because why not, I suppose. But we are going to be building. I wanted to stick with the style we're going for, because I don't want to move on to like the fairy/pixie area, or the orcish area quite yet. So I decided we're going to stick with the style we've been using for all of our other builds so far, including the mine, the starter house, the enchanting cabin, and also the chest room. So we are going to be sticking... Oh, there's a cave down here. I'm getting distracted again. But oh, creeper. Great. Yeah, no, I am going to be sticking with that same style for this fishing rod. See what I mean about how far they go? Like, it's crazy. And I lagged right there, so it looked like it was going to explode for a second there. I've been collecting gunpowder. Most of the other mob drops I haven't really bothered about getting, but I know that at some point we are going to need gunpowder. I'm going to light this area up, because I don't really want more mobs spawning down here. There's probably some areas that I missed that are still going to be spawnable, but that'll be fine, as long as we've lit up most of it. There's also this bit here, which is kind of strange. I don't know why it's like that. But, like I said, sticking with the style, which also then means that we have to be in the spruce biome for that, or the taiga, I suppose, or the spruce megatree, whatever it's called. This is the birch forest biome here, but this is a giant tree taiga, there we go. But I want to stick with this biome, so we're going to come all the way, and I wanted it to be near the water as well. I didn't want it to be in the birch forest, because I could have done it like right there, which is where we were fishing, and I know that would have kind of made sense, but I didn't like how close it was to the birch forest, so we're not going to do it there. We're actually going to do it right on the edge of the water here. It's going to be a bit far away from the area over there, but I think that's fine. And it's going to be here, right next to the swamp. As you can see, I planted some oak trees because I needed some wood. And yeah, so we're just going to build it here. I don't even know what I then said. I don't know what that means, but hey, I said it, so might as well roll with it. We might as well just make up our own language at this point, because I mess up on my words that much that I just make new words anyway half the time. So I'm not quite sure what design we're going to go for. I mean, of course we know the style we're going with now, so it should be a little bit easier on that front. But I don't know how it's going to look. I have an idea for the roof, of how I want the roof to look. But other than that, I have no idea what I'm doing, basically. So that's great. I think what I want to do is we're going to start with some spruce logs, I think. Right? Because we want it to go out into the water. So maybe it's going to be on stilts as well, I think. So maybe, okay, a stick, thank you. Don't really need it, but I appreciate that. So we're going to go up here. I think this is going to be the level that it's at. So this would come out like this, right? And then there's going to be like a little bit of a front porch here. It's not going to be too big. It's going to be like a block, maybe. So it'll just go out to here. I don't really know. We don't have any blocks to fill that in right now. I suppose we could use this. Not that we really... It's not going to be this in the final design, but for right now, it should do. So it's going to be like this. I'm not sure how long it's going to be. So this is going to be where the main structure of the build is going to be. So we might as well place that there and go like this. So this is where the main structure is going to start. Then we can have our spruce that we normally have right about here. Maybe this could be oak, actually. And we could just texture it up. That could be alright, actually. So we're going to go ahead with that. We'll place that like that. This is going to be there. Actually, maybe we don't want to do that. Yeah, we probably don't want to do that, just in case we end up stripping it by accident. But yes, so this... I think this is what we're going to go with. I'm not sure how long I want it to be. Maybe we go with 7. I don't want it to be too big. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... And then this will be 7 because this will go here like this. But that's fine because we can then go up like this and like this. And maybe we'll add like some slabs here or maybe some stairs just like this. I don't know. Do we have any stairs on us? Not right now, but that'll be fine. We can also replant this spruce sapling because we did cut down the tree. So we'll open it, or not open it. We'll plant it in this clearing right here so that can grow. We'll always replant, and there's 2 saplings, so we might as well plant another one in this area as well. We'll plant that one there. Okay, so back to building this. I think this could be alright, actually. So if we go like this, not like that. I don't know why I keep placing it under there, but, you know, it's kind of annoying. But, oh well, not much we can do about it. It's going to happen from time to time. But yeah, so this is going to be the main area of the build. I think we're going to have the door here, just so it's off-center a little bit, and then we can have a nice little window here, maybe. Yeah, I think that could be good. Also, realized we're going to need to make some of these so that we have the bark on all sides, because this window, actually, I'm starting to realize maybe we didn't need to do that. Great, well, we can still use them, but this is going to go up. Is it going to go up one, or is it going to just be like this? I'm not really sure. See, this is the thought I'm having now. I'm not sure whether I want it to go up another one, or if I want this to just be... Maybe. Let's see, let's make some oak stairs real quick. That makes 4, okay. So maybe we can just have one like that, and then, like I said, we can have it like this. I mean, we'll work on this, but for now, I think that looks okay, because I want it to lift up one more here. The floor is going to be made of stone, which didn't bring any of with us, but we'll just do that for now. So, then we want to work on the main structure. We have still got some spruce wood over there. We're going to have to cut down this tree too. My bad. I don't like cutting down all these trees, but we're going to be replanting them. And also, I want to try and practice making some custom trees, because right now I am awful at it. I can't build them at all. I used to build custom trees all the time, but I realized they were actually awful, so I haven't really built any since. But I do need to practice a bit, because I do want to build quite a few of those in this area. But let's see. So this is going to go out like this. I'm not sure how far this is going to go out. I feel like maybe if this is 5, I feel like 3 is a good number. I don't want it... This is what I'm saying. I don't want it to be too big, because it's just a small fishing hut, and it's not like anyone's main house. I mean, it might have a little bed in it, but no one specifically, like, lives their everyday life here, is the idea. It's that, you know, maybe every once in a while, you know, whoever lives in this area, you know, in the cabin or whatever, walks into this little cabin, you know, and just sort of, I don't know, maybe they just fish, I guess, off this little area. I think that's just a nice little idea. We'll put the axe back there and strip all of these like that. Yes, we did. Okay. And then we're also going to want to come across here again. 1, 2, 3. And then we can go ahead and place that like that and jump up like that, and then we can strip these logs. And also, I figure it's worth mentioning that I am recording this on the day it's going to be coming out. Don't know if it's going to be out on time. I mean, you'll know. If it's out at 11 o'clock GMT, then I got it out on time. If it's not, then I didn't. But hopefully I did. I mean, I'm recording this. It's currently 9:45, so I've got an hour and 15 minutes to get this out. But hopefully I should be able to get this out in time. Now, how long do I want this part to be? I'm not too sure. Is that... I'm sure I then heard a squid dying. I mean, maybe I did? I don't know. Unless they just make random noises now, which they probably do. I also realised when I was fishing, there's, like, you can get ink sacs from fishing now. You get, like, 10 ink sacs from one catch, and that really threw me off when I got them, because I didn't know that that was a thing. Like, I had never got it before, so I don't know when it was added, but it was added nonetheless, and it kind of just surprised me, because I didn't realize that that could happen. So, I mean, we have 20-something ink sacs now, which means that, I mean, squids never really stop spawning anyway. They sort of spawn all the time, and I do mean all the time, even when you don't want them to. So it's not like you'll ever really run out of ink sacs, but it's nice to know that you can get them from fishing in case you do need a large amount of ink. I mean, it'll probably take a while because it seems like it's quite a rare catch, but, I mean, you get quite a few ink sacs, so they'd last you a while if you had to use them. But we're going to go ahead and place all of this in. I know I'm just talking and dragging this out quite a bit, but you can probably hear me clicking as well. This is going to be where we're going to fish, right? Right here. So we'll fish off into the water and then just catch a fish. We'll probably do that in this episode as well. But then this is going to go up again. And the question is, where do we want it to come down again? Probably like on the opposite side, right? So right about here, we can put that, like we did on the other side. And then this is going to be the floor, so I suppose we should probably go and get some cobblestone, because we're probably going to need that anyway. But that should be fine if we run all the way back to our chest room. Or actually, maybe let's just mine up some cobblestone from here. Yeah, that could work. Let's just go down here. Maybe, yeah, we'll mine it up from here. Because why not? We're not going to need an incredibly large amount of cobblestone, to be fair. So we might as well just dig it out from this area. Make it look a little bit more natural than it currently does. I don't know, maybe add in some into this wall. Anywhere else? I mean, maybe here? Yeah, that'll be fine. We want to make it an even number, so we'll grab one from here too. There we go, so we got 22 cobblestone, just like that. Not too bad. I've also been thinking about the Nether. I don't know how long it's going to be until the Nether update comes out. I'm not sure. As far as I'm aware, they still haven't confirmed it. And also, I've had a few questions answered about the piglins as well. I realised that zombie pigmen are still going to be in the game. They've just changed the name to zombie piglin, and they've changed the textures. And I have to admit, they haven't changed the textures much, but I do like how they look, actually. So I do think that that's pretty good. And then this is going to be oak as well, probably. And then this is just going to all be cobblestone, like this. Hopefully we got enough. Yes, we did, with plenty to spare. Then we can go like this. This is going to be oak as well, because then this will be another stair here. So we'll figure that out. But for now, I think this is a good little start for this. Yeah, I think this could be good. But yes, so also, I believe that my worry before was that the fortresses were going to be rarer now. And I don't believe that's the case. I believe they're still just as rare as they used to be, or were, you know. But they spawn in all the biomes now. Because I was watching a YouTuber called Wadsy, some of you may know of him. But he updated his hardcore world into the new snapshot. And the fortress he found was in the, I can't actually remember what it's called, but the Wart Forest, or whatever it's called. Crimson Forest. Found it in the Crimson Forest, so I believe that just means that the fortresses can spawn in any biome, I guess? I don't know, maybe I'm wrong on that, but to me that's what it looked like, and that's a good thing. But I do still want to go to the Nether in this world, because I made this world, and I made another version of this world, but in creative mode. So I could, like, test out builds and things like that. And also to find the jungle, because turns out the nearest jungle is actually 5,000 blocks away in that direction. So I would never have found that. So I had to use a biome finder to work out where it was. And I found it, basically. So now we've got our lovely jungle wood. And we don't actually need to go there anymore. I also got parrots. Don't think I showed those off. I meant to, but I just don't think I did. We don't actually need to bring this up as much as I did. So, but yes, we got parrots. Yeah, that's worth mentioning as well. And I lost my train of thought now. Something about, I was talking about the Nether. Oh yes, I went into the Nether on the creative world because I wanted to see what the Nether spawn was like. It's not too great, but it's also not terrible. There's a fortress fairly close to the spawn portal, so I'm thinking that maybe we can go into the Nether, go to the fortress, because we're going to need blaze rods and stuff like that. There's also Nether wart there, so we can get some wart, do some potions as well, do some brewing. And I think that could be a decent idea. Just go there, get the stuff we need, you know, and then when the new Nether update comes out, since we haven't really done much in the Nether, we can just delete the folder, the file, and reset the Nether with all the new biomes and everything, and I think that could be a decent idea. Guys, let me know in the comments. I know half of you won't, but to those of you that do, thank you. I mean, I'll probably end up having to make the decision myself, but for those of you that do want to join in the you know, decisions. Thank you for that. And also, I've named all of my cats, not officially, but I've come up with the names, except for 2. So if any of you watching this right now want to name one of those cats, and just put the name in the comments, go for it, and I'll go ahead and use those names for one of the 2 cats that are left to be named. We're going to need to make quite a few of these slabs, but that's fine. So now we're about ready to work on the roof now, actually. So we're going to go ahead like this, and I think we might end up changing this roof a little bit more. We're only 20 minutes into the video, actually. So it's not bad. We're actually doing quite well considering normally my videos are about half an hour. Also, I realized I did this bit wrong. Okay, so we'll work that out in just a moment. We're going to be adding a little bit that goes out this way. I don't really remember what it's called. Not an overhang, but something. I suppose it is a little bit of an overhang, but just in case it's raining so we don't get wet, I figured that's a pretty nice idea. So we're going to go ahead, and I really misjudged how many slabs we were going to need, but that's fine. We can go ahead and do full blocks here. We do have plenty of dark oak on us just in case we need it. I'm going to have to do a massive just resource gathering, you know, gathering of resources outside of the episode, because I'm starting to run low on oak wood, starting to run low on dark oak. I mean, we've still got quite a bit, but I'm starting to run low on it. I mean, jungle wood right now is the wood I have kind of the most of. We also have a lot of spruce too, but those are the 2 main, considering I had no jungle wood recently and now I have more than I know what to do with. I mean, that's pretty good, to be fair, so I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying that the other woods that we need for this style we don't really have right now, so we kind of need to gather up those. But we can do that outside of the episode, so you guys don't have to put up with watching me do that. We're going to go ahead and make this 16 so we can get a nice even stack of our planks right there. And we're going to go ahead and do this. But also, now, before we do this, actually, we're going to need to do this first. This is going to be a log like that, I think. And then we can work out what it looks like on the inside. But this is going to go all the way across like this, but then we're going to want to go to the middle, which is right here. And we're going to want to bring this out across like this to about here, maybe? Maybe longer. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, this is what I want to go for. Just to, like I said, bring it out. So if it is raining when we're fishing, which is actually really good for fishing because your chances of catching things are higher when it's raining, believe it or not, so that's pretty cool. But that way we're not going to get wet under here because we'll just be standing under this and not getting wet. I guess that's not kind of what I wanted to say, but I mean, you know what I mean. We'll stay dry under there while we're fishing, basically. So, like I said, don't want this to be too big. It's quite, I think it's a decent size. It's not too big, it's not too small. There's enough space in there to do what we need to do in there. You know, have a little bit of storage, which I'll do outside of the episode. I don't like doing, like, the interior designs in episodes. I don't know why. I just don't, for some reason. It feels like it's easier outside of the episode, because then I can go from, like, creative worlds to work out, you know, some of the interior designs and what kind of works and what doesn't. It just saves some time, I guess. But also, I think this is where it's gonna finish, right? So it's gonna be, let's see. I don't know. I'm kind of a little bit confused now because this isn't gonna be able to go there. We'll see. We'll see how this looks, and then maybe we'll have to change the design up. I don't think we're gonna have to, but we might do. We'll see. Okay, so I think this looks alright, actually, for now. So we're going to come down on our scaffolding, which, to be honest, this scaffolding has come in so handy. I don't know what I'd do without it. I use it for pretty much everything at this point, but how does this look? Not terrible. I don't know if I want to bring this up or not. This is the question I was having a minute ago. Let's try it on this side. We'll bring it up on this side, see how it looks, because this is where this would be. So then this would have to go there, which doesn't look the greatest in the world, but also maybe we could just do something. Maybe fences. Or walls, maybe? I don't know, we'll see. Maybe both, actually. But this is going to be that slab again, just like that. And then we're going to have to just build up here. It's nighttime again, so we're going to have to sleep real quick, which is no problem at all. And we're near enough done, to be fair. There's a few things we still need to do, including adding doors and the windows and stuff like that. But for the most part, we've finished. So we're going to go ahead and break this, right? Because we don't want that. And then let's see. So if this is like this, let's have a look. So this is going to need to come across like this. And then this is also going to need to come across like that. Just like so. And these squids, I don't know if they've got new sounds, but I can't recall ever hearing them making those noises. It's very quiet, so you guys probably won't even notice it. But I keep hearing it, and it's the sound they make when they're dying, but they're not dying. They're just making the noises for some reason, and I'm not entirely sure why, and I don't like it. I don't know why they're making the noise, so they need to stop. Okay? Stop. But let's go like that. How does that look? Okay, we got all our scaffolding back. Doesn't look terrible. Also doesn't look the greatest from underneath. We might need to add in something else to just make it look a bit nicer. We'll probably add in those fences, like I mentioned, like this. But maybe, okay, let's see. We've got these, right? So we might as well use these for something. If we can break these away, just like so, then maybe have some fences coming down. I don't know. We've got oak fences on us right now. It won't be oak fences. Probably dark oak would look alright. But for now, we're going to add in our windows. I said we'd add in one here. We can add in one here as well. And maybe, we don't want one here, but maybe here. So it's overlooking the swamp area. I think that could look alright. We don't want one here because it's just going to be blocked by trees and a hill, I guess. So we don't really want to do that. But I think that could look alright. For now, we're going to do this as a placeholder. So the fences will just go like this. How does that look? I still feel like we need to do something up here just to make it look a bit nicer. So we will do that at some point. I'll figure out how to do that. But I think for the most part, this is looking alright. We also need to add in our texture variation, which we can do. But I want to go ahead and add in our doors. Here we go. So if we grab those, if we place one here, not like that, I want you to place the other way, like so. And then this one's going to be facing this way, like that. I also learned a new trick recently, which basically, if you go, like, I'm trying to think, if you look slightly to the left side, actually no, that didn't work then. I think if you look slightly to the left side, maybe it moves to the left, and then if you look slightly to the right, it goes to, no, it doesn't. I don't know why it's doing that. It normally doesn't. No, I learned a trick, right? Okay, I'll show you here, right? So if you look to the left, the door will go to the right. But then if you look to the right, the door will go to the left. But I think that's only when there's blocks on both sides, right? And not when it's just in the open, because there it goes to the right, and then, I don't know, why is it working now? That's the trick I learned. Basically, the way you look is the way the door places, and that's actually kind of useful. So, that's it. That's really it. I'm impressed by the smallest things. That's really all there is to it. But we're going to go ahead and add in our window, I don't know what these are called. Not blinds. I don't know. I don't really remember. We'll just call them trapdoors for now. Shutters. That's the word we're looking for. Add in our shutters right there. We're going to add in one right here too. Right there, like so. I like to have them open. We can have them closed as well, but I just prefer them open for some reason. And I keep forgetting you can waterlog scaffolding, so we can go ahead and place this along like this. Feel like we might as well, if we bring this out a few more times, we can have it like this, and we can place that on there, like so. And then if we go down like this, we can grab our dirt and then open that again. Perfect. And then we can break all this. We can grab up our scaffolding. There's one left somewhere that I can't see. Is it at the bottom of the... Yep, we got it. Okay, nice. So that's just like that. It doesn't look terrible. Also doesn't look like the greatest thing in the world. We might add in like some bits here just sticking out. That might, that kind of works. Maybe I'll think about it some more outside of the episode, but I think for the episode, I mean, this has been half an hour. I think we actually did quite decently, considering. I mean, I know we didn't do much in this episode other than build this fishing hut, but I think it looks alright. I feel like yeah, these don't really work because they're kind of blocked off, but I think for the most part this works. I'm going to do all the texture variation and everything outside of the episode, so it'll all be finished by the time you see the next episode. And I just whacked my headphones while they're on my head. I also wanted to go fishing on this little docks area, or fishing hut, I guess. Fishing cabin, one of the two. It works either way, really. But I do want to go and grab my fishing rod, which also I believe is now the best fishing rod you can get in the game, because I was just getting random fishing rods from fishing and then just put them all together, hence the fact that I don't have very many levels and the fact that I died. But hey, I'm going to try outside of episodes to just try and make my weapons better and my tools better, because I feel like it's going to be, it's very grindy, because you have to enchant so many things, and then you have to unenchant, and you have to enchant books, and then you have to combine, and it's so annoying. I mean, I have plenty of diamonds now, because I have the fortune-free pickaxe, so it's so easy to get diamonds now. We have them to last us ages. But it's time-consuming, and it's pointless doing that in episodes where I can do it outside and then just show what we got inside the episode. But since that's out of the way, we'll go ahead, throw our fishing rod into the water, and it's going to be quite quick getting the fish to come, to be fair, or whatever it is. See, since we have the max fishing rod, so it's pretty easy, to be fair. And I also want to make like a fish pond at some point. I'm not sure when. Maybe just a fish tank. We're going to do this 5 times, just because of the lucky number 5. That wasn't as lucky in the episode, but was then lucky out of the episode because I found diamonds. But hey, oh well. And we're going to do this, like I said, 5 times. And I want to get, like I said, some fish. We got saddle, not bad. We've got plenty of those by now. But want to get some fish, tropical fish specifically. And I don't want to get the achievement. I mean, you get the achievement when you put a fish in a bucket. I kind of want to do it in the episode. Don't really know why. We'll put that down there. Don't really know why. I suppose I just want to get the achievements in episodes more than anything. And it's stuck on the fishing rod. Not fishing rod. Lily pads. We'll have to move that out of the way at some point. But for now, add a bone. Well, I mean, that's our 5 fish, I think. Yeah, because we got the lily pad too. We'll move this lily pad out of the way. We'll just put it over there. Let's get the achievement inside this episode, right? Okay, and then we can probably name this one. I kind of want to look for a salmon that's, like, all by itself. So then, I don't know why, I always look for the ones that are alone, and I'm like, oh, they're all alone. Let's save it by putting it in a bucket for its entire life. I mean, that sounds kind of nice, right? I mean, yeah. Wouldn't you like to live in a bucket for your entire life? I mean, I know I would. Not exactly true, but we'll say it is. Yeah, no, we're just going to go for one of these ones. One that's straying away from the rest of the group. Let's see. I'm sure there was then one. I thought I saw one. This one. Yeah, this one will do. Let's grab this guy. Bang. Tactical fishing. Nice. So we got that achievement now. And I don't really know what we're going to do with this guy, but hey, we'll keep him with us. If we find like a pond somewhere, maybe we can put him somewhere. I don't know. We'll work it out. But I do want to add in some tropical fish, or just get some tropical fish, to be fair, because I like the rare ones that aren't like the ones you see everywhere, because you always see like the purple and yellow ones, and the orange and white ones, which are the clownfish, and the red and white ones, and the blue and black, or blue and grey ones, and things like that. So there's so many common ones. We'll put this guy in here, because why not? Actually, no, we won't. We'll name him, and then we'll put him back in there, because I don't want him to despawn. But I don't think they do. Once you put them in buckets, I don't think they despawn, but just in case, we're going to name him anyway. But that is the end of the episode here. It's a bit of a long one, I know. and hopefully it will get out on time. I've got an hour to edit and upload this video, so hopefully I do it. Also got to make the thumbnail, but hopefully I should be able to do that. But if you guys have enjoyed this episode, make sure you stick around for the next one, which will be out over the next few days. Also, quickly before I go, while I remember, sorry for there being no episode of Fear the Crafting Dead yesterday. I sincerely apologise about that. I had a really busy week, to be honest, and it was quite hectic, and I was so tired and uninspired by Sunday that I couldn't get the episode done and written, so I'm inspired again now, so I'll be able to get it all done and fine. But I just wasn't, so I apologise for that. It's going to happen from time to time. I really do apologise about that. This episode might even be a little bit late out, but I'm going to keep uploading either way. Even if I miss like a day or two, I want to say it now for those of you that are listening. There's going to be episodes and there's going to be days where I miss them, and for those days I do apologise, but it's going to happen from time to time. It's also getting to night, so we might as well walk over to our house while I'm doing the outro. But that's the last thing I wanted to say. Make sure you leave your name suggestions and idea suggestions down below, because I do read them all, because there's not many comments anyway, but I will read them all, and the ones, I mean, even if they're not even the best ideas, still send them. Maybe you don't think they're the best ideas. Who knows? Maybe I'll like them, and maybe they'll actually be quite useful in an episode somewhere, and I'll still write them down anyway, all the name suggestions. So if you have any, feel free to, you know, leave them down in the comments. Doesn't hurt to just try. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!